Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some stuff for dinner, okay? This is like a what's for dinner kind of thing. I'm going to show you how I make spaghetti squash because I'm going to use the spaghetti squash as spaghetti for my meal tonight in place of real pasta. I'm also going to show you that I'm going to make some stuffed peppers because I'm going to have a stuffed pepper on the side, and I'm going to show you how I add chopped meat to a ready sauce that I had already made that I want to reuse in a different way, a different flavor, or a different way. So I'm going to make that. Okay, so let's get started, guys, with the spaghetti squash. Okay, let's bring you over here. Now, what I did, okay, was earlier I microwaved this squash. Now, supposedly you can cook a spaghetti squash in the microwave. I've never done it. I've always just softened it up in the microwave, and then I roast it in the oven with butter, olive oil, garlic, and all kinds of seasonings. All kinds of seasonings. It's been a long day. All kinds of seasonings, and cook it that way. But I've never made it in the microwave, but I've heard you can. But anyway, what I'm getting to is I softened it in the microwave because this is really hard to handle, so you got to be able to cut it because I'm going to cut it down the middle. Okay, so I wanted to get it softened so I don't cut myself as I'm trying to cut it. Okay, so I hope you guys can see. Now, I already made like a little line because before I put it in the microwave, guys, I poked some holes in it so it wouldn't explode in the microwave. Okay, so let's just hope that I did it enough. Okay, so I'm going to stick this knife in here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Stick this knife in here, and I want to kind of make it even. I'm usually good for much smaller than the other half, but who cares? So anyway, this is a really good alternative to spaghetti, to pasta, to give you that pasta craving. I mean, of course it's not pasta, but it definitely does the job. This and cauliflower, for me, really does the job as far as satisfying that carb kind of craving. All right, there we go. Whoa. Oh, it cooked a little bit in the microwave because I was like, it's a little watery, but that's why it cooked a little bit. All right, let me get a paper. Whoops. When you guys almost went overboard, give me a second. I'm going to get a paper dish so I can spoon out all the seeds into it. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow, don't forget to check out my video tomorrow. Don't know what that's gonna be yet. Don't forget to check that out because I'm gonna have the tasting of the pickles. Okay, guys, I'm so excited. I keep staring at them on the counter over there. I just wanna go over and try one, but I'm definitely gonna wait. I think it's better if I wait. So, all right, so we're gonna take this. I'm gonna spoon out all the seeds and the insides. Okay, definitely easier when you heat it up a little bit. When you heat it up a little bit, it's definitely easier to spoon out the stuff. All right, and this is something like the kids would probably like to get into. It's almost like Halloween. It's like a pumpkin almost. Except these, I don't know. I bet you if you plant these, you can grow them, probably. The flesh in the spaghetti squash is amazing. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. I am such a vegetable eater and a fruit eater that it's unbelievable. Thank God, because I could never sustain on, just no vegetables. I need vegetables in my life. All right, so that's one. Okay, let's see. Smells so good. You know what it smells like, guys? It smells like fall. Love it. I love fall. I can't wait in a couple of weeks. Probably like next weekend. Not this week. Well, one weekend is coming up. I'm gonna set out all my fall stuff outside. Oh, I love it. You're already seeing all the foliage turning colors over here in New York. I love New York. It is just beautiful. I love this. I love the tree the colors of the trees changing. October, November. Just love it. All right, so I got all that out. That was fairly easy, guys, see? All that junk goes in the garbage. Put that in the garbage in a minute. Okay? All right. Now, here we go. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I know I had the tin foil here. Tin foil disappeared. Somebody took it. Don't mind me, guys. I need to hydrate, okay? Hydrating is very, very, very important. Very important. So I'm gonna put this in the toaster oven. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this like this. Okay? Now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it with olive oil. I'm gonna spray it with some olive oil spray. Okay? Spray with olive oil spray. Where is my... Okay, now we're going to season it, guys, okay? Again, you got to season your food. If you don't season it, you're going to be tasting nothing. And we don't want that. We want to enjoy our food. We want to put it in our mouth and say, oh my God, that's so good. That's the best thing in life, as far as I'm concerned. All right, so liberally salted, okay? Squash needs a lot of salt because, it's, like I said, it doesn't have much flavor. Okay, liberally pepper it. I'm eating it and I like pepper, so I'm going to put a lot of pepper. My family's not big on pepper, like I told you. I like a lot of pepper on mine. Okay, some onion powder. A little bit. Okay, onion powder is always good. I have the fan on here because it's warm today in New York. It's crazy. So I had my husband put the fan in here for me, so this way I can be a little cool. Otherwise you'll see the sweat dripping off and it's gross. So okay, so onion powder, garlic powder. This is garlic powder. Oh, you know what I want to get, guys? I want to get my thyme. I don't know, but lately I tasted, I had a recipe that put thyme in, and ever since I used that, I put thyme like in everything now. I love it. I love the flavor of thyme. It's so good. Let me get my thyme. It's just a new flavor. Where is it now? Oh, thyme. Oh God, I think oh, here it is. Everybody touches everything in this kitchen. No, nothing's ever in the same place. Okay, so this is the thyme. Okay. I'm gonna put a little thyme on it. It just gives it a different flavor. It's just, oh, I love it. But you can't overpower, put a lot on, because just like oregano, it's very, very strong. So you really, the fan's blowing, you really got to be a little bit cautious with it. You know, just a little bit cautious. Okay? All right, it's time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to butter it after it's all done. I'm going to put butter in it and rub it in it. And then I'm not going to put butter on now, because I'm going to flip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, because you want to cook it on the, you want to cook it flipped over, all right? So I'm going to spray this a little bit so nothing sticks. We're going to turn it over, guys, okay? Turn it over. I'm going to poke little holes in it, only because I just don't want it to explode while it's, you know, cooking, okay? We're going to stick it in the toaster oven at 400, and I'm gonna set the timer for 40 minutes. We'll see how that goes. It's done when it's like when you go to scrape it, it comes out very, very soft and smooth. All right, let's put it in the toaster oven. Here's my lifesaver toaster oven, guys. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. George Foreman. I should needed the oven up, but I didn't. Okay, let's put it on 400, and I'm gonna put it on, I'm going to set it. I'll set it for 40 minutes. There we go, 40 minutes, it's on 400, it's on bake. There we go, guys, see? Look at that. This thing cooks like an actual oven. You can't even believe it, I'm telling you. It's awesome. All right, so let's go back here. I hate to move you around, sorry about that, but this is real life, and you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on getting the stuffed peppers going, okay? So I'm going to cut up all the stuff now. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut up 1 onion. Look at this little pepper I found in my garden. It was hiding under all the bushes. The only pepper that came out survived. So I think I'm going to use this tonight. Today I'm going to cut it up because I'm going to put it in my stuffed pepper mixture. So look how cute it is. I'm sure it's really nice and sweet. All right, so I'm going to cut up 1 onion. Okay. All right, let's get this onion cut up. Okay. So drop a note in the description below what you guys are having for dinner tonight. Okay, I got my little garbage bowl. I'm crazy though. I mean, I'm making 3 different things. My husband always says to me, "Why do you all make 3 different things?" I don't know. I enjoy doing it. Sometimes it does get to me about making, if I have to make a lot of stuff, but I don't really mind. I really love to do this. It's just the other stresses in life that, of course, get involved, get in the way. You know how that goes. Kids and just work and all this stuff that you got to do and all of that. But I enjoy it. And, I'm really trying to focus now, guys, on really eating out of my freezer and my refrigerator. I really want to show you. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to take you guys along and show you all my inventory, what I have in my pantries, I say, because I have 1 large pantry, 2 miniature pantries. I have 3 freezers and 2 refrigerators. It's crazy, guys. So I want to show you all that I have and how I want to make dinners out of all dinners and meals, and I can utilize everything that I have in my freezers and my fridge before I probably would have to go to the food store. I mean, I definitely have to go to the food store for like butter and milk and that kind of stuff. But like the heavy stuff, like the meats and stuff, I have a lot of that. I really do. But yeah, that's what I want to do. My goal is to go into my cabinets, into my fridge, and in my freezer, and see what I got and put it all together. And see what I got. This way I know what I don't have to get at the food store. I say it, but I don't do it often. I say I'm going to do it, but I don't do it often. Alright, so there's the onion. Okay. Got the onion. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to cut the peppers. I'm going to cut this little pepper up first. Cut this little pepper. Oh my God, it smells so good. I wonder if it's a hot pepper. I don't think it's a hot pepper. It's so small, I think I'm just going to eat it. Should I just eat it? Oh my God. That's amazing. So much for putting it in the mixture. I love peppers. Sorry. Okay, now, the way I'm going to cut this pepper is, that is so sweet, you wouldn't even believe how sweet it is. So sweet. I'm going to cut the pepper long ways like this. Can you see that? Long. Because I think it's the easiest way to cut it. I'm going to cut along here. I get all the pepper, that in there. And then I take this bowl. You see it? Take it all out. And put all the seeds in here. Nice and quiet in here today. Jenny's outside, I think, on her doing her videos, TikTok videos. Husband's outside. The dogs are outside, thank God. If the dogs weren't outside, you would hear them. They'd be smashing into everything. Okay, that was the orange one. Now I'm going to do the yellow. Cut it like that. Cut it like that. I like to take the little pieces off. No waste, guys. Try to get all the little seeds out. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I have, so, I'm going to make, you know what I did? You know what I did, guys? I am cutting these peppers, and I shouldn't be cutting them. I should be holding them out because I was going to make the big, large peppers. But you see how life goes? Do you see it? Do you see it? Lord in heaven. I just sat here and I said, what am I doing to myself? Because I was supposed to leave them whole. Okay. All right. Breathe. It's not a big deal. Nothing's ruined. And you know, actually growing up, my mother, she used to cut them in half like this and use a half of pepper for the stuffed peppers. So I mean, it doesn't really even matter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a pepper. And I think I'm going to do that with, what should I do? And I think I'm going to leave this one whole. I'm going to leave this one whole, and I'm going to do, these right here. Wow, now, I'm going to cut out these little things. Now the yellow pepper, it doesn't have any sweetness in it at all, guys, which is odd. These right here, these three are good for that. And I'm going to make one large one. So I'm going to make these, and I'm going to make three. These right here, I'm going to use the orange. I'm going to use to put in, I'll use these little scraps to put in the mixture because I'm going to put a little pepper in the mixture of the chopped meat and the onions and stuff. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, so let's put that one over there. Hey, listen. I'm a little hungry. I had a salad for lunch. We ran out. I had to run out with my husband to go to the doctor. And 5 minutes before we left, I said, oh my God, I'm hungry. And we literally only had 5 minutes. I went into the refrigerator, grabbed the bag of lettuce, put something in a container, cut up a cucumber quick, put feta cheese over it, put a little French dressing, salt and pepper, garlic powder, and we were out the door, and I ate the whole thing in the car on the way there. It was the best salad I've ever had. I'm telling you. But I'm hungry, so I had eggs this morning. The low carb is really being pretty good, guys. I resisted bread today. You know, I can have, like, I bought the low carb bread. You know, I can have the bread, but the problem is that, you know, I'll admit 100%. I'm very, I don't have a lot of willpower. You know, it's like when you eat one Oreo, you have to eat the whole sleeve. It's bad. So I felt like, you know what, I can do without it. I had 2 eggs, and I had some bacon, and I had my coffee, and it was very satisfying, and I was happy, and I was glad that I made that decision because I really felt good about it, and I felt good afterwards. One thing about diabetes, if you know anything about diabetes, okay, anybody that's on it, that has it, and that, you know, if you have it, when you don't eat well, you don't feel good. It's an awful feeling. That it's like taking a pill that makes you not feel good. You know, you eat something that's not good for you and you don't feel good. And it's just not a very nice feeling. It really isn't a nice feeling. So I really prefer eating well. I really do. So as I was saying, that's why I'm snacking on peppers, because number one, it's really good for me, and number two, I'm a little hungry. And that's okay. You guys, we're all family and friends, right? We can eat together. That's what we do. All right. That's done. And we cut up some garlic, because I'm going to put garlic in it too. Okay? I don't know. We like a lot of garlic, guys. I don't know if you do. Some people don't like garlic. I love it. All right. Let's cut these up. Sometimes I go with minced garlic, my minced garlic cake, and whoop, garlic overboard. Well, we'll pick it up after the puppy will eat it. I doubt he'll eat garlic, but who knows, he's a puppy, eats everything. Yeah, so I usually go through a, I was going through a minced garlic phase. Now I really like to cut up my garlic. You know, 1 week it's one thing, 1 week it's another thing, guys. That's the way it is. All right, so I'm cutting up the garlic. I'm gonna go over and put the frying pan on because I'm gonna start sauteing all this, all this stuff. I'm gonna bring this cutting board over there and bring you guys along with me. Okay? This is perfect. So you just use your knife and rock your knife along. That's all you have to do. Keep your fingers up and just rock it along, guys. Very simple. You can even hold the knife like that if you want. Okay? All right, there we go. Very simple. All right, let's bring this cutting board over to the counter, and I'll come back and get you guys. Well, there's the garlic. It's sitting right there. I don't trip on it. All right. I smell the gravy because I have my sauce heating up. Because I'm going to add the chopped meat to it once the chopped meat gets cooking. All right, I picked up the garlic. Let's come over here. Sorry about all the movement. All right. There we go. Okay. Move the stand a little bit so you can actually feel it. All right, let's give this a mix. I'll show you in 1 second. It's smelling so good, guys. This is like a marinara I made last night. And we just had, they just had pasta with it. See? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna heat this up. I'm like medium heat. I'm gonna go get the olive oil and my seasonings because they're over here. Olive oil, garlic powder. Here we go. Salt and pepper. Here's the olive oil. Here's the garlic powder and onion powder. Okay, let's put a little olive oil in here. Okay. About 2 tablespoons worth of olive oil. Let's put this over here. Let's put you closer. All right, so let me get my handy dandy picker upper. Where is it, of course? Lord help me. I don't know how things just disappear. They go in the drawer and they literally disappear. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere. Oh, picker upper. Unbelievable. My husband probably put it in a different spot. Oh, there's my other wooden spoon. Oh my Lord. I'm telling you, things ever disappear. Does that happen in your house, guys? Things disappear? Yeah, because now I can't even find my picker up, which is annoying. All right, so I'm going to shut that off right now because you know the whole glare thing. Okay, I'm going to put this in here. Sorry about the noise. Let's get this all in there together. I don't understand where it is. And then I'll ask my husband and he'll say, I don't know where it is. I didn't see it. Do you ever get that from your family? I don't know. I haven't seen it, Mom. Really? Or do you ever say to your kids, like, go in the refrigerator and get me the soy sauce? Okay. Mom, I can't find it. What do you mean you can't find it? Mom, I looked. I said, and then I'm like, look again. I looked again. Mom, I can't find it. Okay. I get up. What do? I walk into the refrigerator. I move one thing, and there it is. I couldn't find it though, Mom. Oh, that drives me crazy. I'm sure you can all relate to that. I'm sure you can. All right. So let's get this sauteing a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this, and I'm going to put, I'm just trying to think what I did here. I think I'm just going to make, yeah, I'm going to cook this separate. I'm going to put this in a bowl once this is sauteed a little bit so I can add it to my chopped meat because I have to make my chopped meat mixture, okay? Get a bowl here. All right. Now, I have the rest of that chopped meat, guys. Remember I showed you that chopped meat that day that I made, look at the big chopped meat, see? I still have this much left. I made like 3 meals out of it already. 3 meals. So can you guys see me? I'm gonna come over here. Bring it over here. Unfortunately, there's a lot of movement, but I don't know what else to do. That's how I do it. Okay? I'm going to cut this down the middle. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I can't use this bowl. This bowl has to be bigger. Let me go get another bowl. All right, I'm gonna take these out now, and because I realized what I did was I'm gonna make all the chopped meat, but I'm gonna use some for the tacos and some to add into the pot. So I don't want peppers in my sauce. You know what I mean? And I don't want peppers in my taco meat. So I'm just gonna leave out the amount that I want to put in the in the stuffed peppers. So I'm going to put a little bit more oil in here. All right, you don't need much because there's so much fat in this. All right, so what I'm going to do is, let's see, I think I'll use, because I have making tacos and I'm going to add it to the chopped meat. I'm going to add it to the gravy. So I guess I'll save this much for the stuffed peppers. That should be good. Right? Yeah, I'll do a little bit more. And the rest we'll put in the for the tacos and for the chopped meat gravy. All right, let's add this to the pan. We can get this all cooked up. All right, so lower the flame just a little bit because you don't want to burn it to death. Let's bring you back over, guys. Oh, I just smelt that, I just smelt the spaghetti squash. Yummy! Smells so good. Okay, so I'm going to let that just cool a minute, those peppers, while I smush this. Because like I said, I'm going to take some for the gravy and some for tacos. Okay. Woo! I've done that before with this thing. This thing is very slippery, I notice. I have to remember that. It really is very slippery. Alright, so this is cooking here. There we go. Alright. Alright, so the chopped meat is done now. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting some of the chopped meat in the gravy, in the sauce. Gravy, sauce, whatever how you guys call it. I call it gravy, but this is marinara. So I already put some scoops in. I'm going to drip out the oil because I don't want all that grease in there. I'm going to dump out some of the oil for the tacos too. I don't dump it all out because it's flavor. Okay, so I think that's going to be good for the tacos. This is going to be a good amount for my family for the tacos right there. Pretty much, I think. I'll just get a little spoonful. That's how I always do that. All right, so mix that up in the chopped meat. Ooh, that's gonna look yummy, guys, in the gravy. Really, really yummy. Okay, let that cook on low. All right, come over to the sink with me, guys. Do you ever do this so you don't feel like taking out a strainer? Do you ever do this? I've done it. Doesn't always work out. You know, I think I have a lot of chopped meat here. I might add a little bit more to the to the sauce. But see, they always say, people say, oh, drain out all the oil. No, in tacos, I've heard it's really, really delicious if you leave some of the oil in. Not a lot, but some of it. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Let's bring you back over here. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Nah, that's probably enough because Jenny's a taco queen. And my daughter's eating it too, so that's fine. What is that, man? All right, so give this a good mix. This is really nice and thick. I'm going to put some water in it to loosen it up a little bit. Okay, so this is done here, okay? Let's move this stuff here because I'm going to bring this mixture over for the peppers to get going on the stuffed peppers, okay? All right, let's put this on here. So when I do, this is on low. I'll finish this in a minute. I'm going to put a little bit of thyme, you know, my new fave seasoning that I discovered, which was already there. Some salt. I'm going to put some pepper. Okay, because I'm eating this, so I like a lot of pepper. Okay, some garlic powder. Garlic. I love these containers from Badaya, I guess. These are awesome, and they're not really expensive. They're really not. I like that. And some onion powder. I'm gonna put some grated cheese. Where's the grated cheese? Where? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm gonna call my husband out right now. He's behind the camera, dancing and making silly faces at me. I'm gonna turn it around on him, and he's not gonna be happy. All right, let's mix this up. Get out of here. Oh, Grover wants to come in. These dogs just want to be where we want to be. Look at that, guys. Put the onion and the peppers in there. So delicious. That's going to be so yummy. I think I'm going to put some, I'm going to put some more grated cheese, okay, because I like grated cheese in mine. And I'm going to actually add some sauce in here, too. I want a little bit of the gravy in here. Okay. I hate this light. I really do. I need a new lighting man. Mix this up good. Just make the mixture however you want it. Put whatever you want in it. You could even put some little mozzarella in it. You know what I'm going to do? I have some of the soft mozzarella. I'm going to get some and put some in there. Because that's going to be really good. Really good. Get it? Now I hope I can find. Oh, la-di-do. It was right there as I needed it. That's very unusual. If I could tell you guys, I clean this refrigerator out. I straighten it up at least 3 times a week. Because I go shopping and then I add more stuff to it and then it gets really crazy again. And it's just never right. Can I see? Come around this way. Jennifer's here and you know she's gotta say hello.
Hi, I can't think of your name. Hi everyone, what's up? How was your day, everyone? My day was good. I had a great day in program today, everyone. I did because we in program.
Yeah.
We were doing some stuff today. We were doing you read a book today.
You
We're
did?
reading a book called The Black Beauty.
Oh, Black Beauty. That's a great book, right?
Yeah. And well, we colored and we went today we didn't go outside because it's like sometimes
But
Remember?
it didn't rain today.
No, it didn't rain. It was nice, but it's windy. It was a little windy, but it was nice.
Let Brody in and put him in the living room with
Hey,
Dad.
can I help you, Mom?
There's nothing to help us. Mommy's just
I'll
gonna
be right back,
do
guys.
this.
I'll be right back.
All right, so what I did, guys, while Jennifer had your ear, I put some mozzarella, some of the fresh, soft mozzarella ball in here. All right, leave Hoover out there then. Okay.
Mommy, can I help you mix the meat?
Now everything is done over here. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this
We're
up.
making tacos.
Yeah, it's already done.
Hey.
Jennifer's favorite meal.
Can I tell him? Can I tell him?
You tell him what?
Tell him that's my favorite food.
Yeah, they know. I just told them.
That's my favorite food, guys. Tacos.
All right, let Cooper in and bring it in the bed.
Tacos
Bring
my
him.
favorite.
Bring him right outside with, right in the living room with Dad. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Come on, open up the door for him.
Hoopy, come here. Hoopy. Come here. In here. Go see Daddy.
Go ahead.
Go see Daddy. Good boy.
All right.
Robo, stay down here. He's fine. Robo.
All right.
I have to go use the.
All right, go ahead. Wash your hands, please. Okay. So this is looking good. Let me smell it. Yeah, it smells pretty good. Let me add some dried parsley. I like to have a little parsley in my stuff. You know that, guys. This right here, I'm going to put in the taco meat, taco mixture. And let me find here's my Italian seasoning. Okay. Some Italian seasoning. Oh, stop it. You were just in here. This is what they do. They want to be wherever I am or wherever we are. And they're going to put a little bit of sauce inside this. Poopy, stop. Poopy, go lay down. Okay. Let's put this over here. I want to put it over here because that was. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over to the table because I'm going to show you how I stuff these peppers. Okay. I'm going to get a little pan, and I think that I'm going to. Trying to think. Yeah, I have to get that other pan. Let me get it. Give me 1 second, guys. Because I refuse to put my oven on today. I really do. It's just too much, too hot. Not funny. Okay, let's get the peppers in here. We'll bring the mixture over here. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll make sure this isn't burning. Put this over here. Let's bring this over here. And back to over here. Okay? All right, let's sit here. And let's do this.
Can I, Mommy?
What?
Do you want me to come and help you or anything?
No, honey, there's nothing to help with. I'm just going to do this and finish up. Nothing to
And
help
Mommy?
with. What?
When is dinner will be ready?
In about an hour.
'Cause I'm
Okay.
really hungry.
All right, guys. So I'm going to take the peppers.
I'm going to be in the living room, Mommy.
All right, thank you.
If you need me, I'm ready.
Okay, love you.
Who birthday?
Let me get the salt and pepper, all right? Because I want to season the peppers. Some olive oil, salt and pepper. And we'll put a little garlic. Okay. Can I tell you something? I'm so OCD. Like I'm really crazy OCD that this is bothering me. This is bothering me that this one is bigger. What is going on? Let me get the knife. Watch, buddy. Watch, buddy. Yeah, I can't have that one big like that. We all have stuff like that, guys, don't we? That, that bother us or that just doesn't feel right. Like, that doesn't feel right to me. I know. What can I tell you? Hey, at least I'm honest. We're all, nobody's perfect, right? And we are who we are, and you either take me or you leave me. And that's it, And I realize the people in my life, that don't want to take me, bye-bye. That's all I could say. I used to take a lot of crap from a lot of people, but I don't do that anymore. That's a whole nother video, I guess. I guess I should do a video like that. I think I might. Being tolerant, how being tolerant in your life doesn't mean, this is all kind of awkward. Just, if you're, like, I always thought being tolerant was being like the way I should have been. Like, if I said no to something that somebody asked me, like, that I shouldn't have said no. Like, you know, I shouldn't have put my feelings first or something like that. You know, you have to realize being tolerant doesn't mean you have to step all over yourself to do that. Okay, so that's my tip for the day. Anyway, let's salt and pepper these guys. See, this makes me feel a lot better, see? Now they're all kind of even. Pepper, some garlic powder. Now I checked the spaghetti squash and it wasn't done at 40 minutes, so I put it on for another 20 minutes. It usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And this toaster oven, I'm sure, I mean, it's an oven, but it's not a real oven, so everything does take a little bit longer, guys. Okay, so I salt and peppered them, I garlic powdered them. Now I'm going to put some olive oil on them. It's going to be so, I can start to smell the spaghetti squash. A little olive oil for flavor, guys. Oh, you know what else I want to put on here? I'm going to put a little grated cheese on the peppers. These look so good. Oh, this brings back so many memories of my mom. My mom was an amazing cook, and she made stuffed peppers, and she made them like this. I bet you that's why I automatically cut the peppers like that, because I'm so used to my mom. That's how she did it. She cut the peppers in half like that, and I always did it like that, you know. So I did that because in my mind, that's the way I remember doing it, right? Love you, Mom. Mwah. Thanks for all teaching me all these amazing dishes. All right, nice comfort food. Okay, so here's the mixture, and this looks so delicious. And like I said, I put the fresh mozzarella in here, guys. Oh my God, this would even be good as a meatloaf. Oh, so good. It smells so delicious. Now I'm gonna put a nice big a nice big spoonful in each pepper, okay? Brody's over here by Nanny. He's my grandson, so I refer to him myself as Nanny to him. I know, isn't that strange? Things we do with our animals, guys, is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that's a whole nother video. Okay, I'm gonna stuff this one, and I want a nice amount, okay? Look at that. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. So good. Alright, this has to be a little mixed a little bit more, I noticed. You see this? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Another little, put that there. I don't know about you, but I like a lot of meat. Nice and moist. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, guys, it might look a little weird to you, but this is what I do. I have a little secret that I do when I make my hamburgers, when I make homemade hamburgers from ground beef instead of the frozen, you know, like from Sam's or whatever. I put, even in my meatloaf, I put butter, little pieces of butter in my hamburgers and my meatloaf and my meatballs, because it just makes and water. I put water and butter in my mixture. Didn't do it with this today. Why, I don't know. I guess I'm just oblivious. But I'm going to definitely put a little pat of butter in each little thing, because I should have did it when I made the mixture, but because it really makes everything very, very moist and yummy, so delicious. All right, so here's my butter. This looks so good. And my mom would make it with red gravy, so that's why I have the gravy. I'm going to put the gravy over it, and then I'm going to have the spaghetti squash for the guys. Ooh, it's going to be so good. I know, it's funny how food makes you feel so good, right? I mean, really, what else is there in life but a good meal? Not much. Your family, right? Okay, nice little pat of butter. And I know, you know, you're on a diet. Okay, the butter, I know. If you don't want to use the butter, guys, don't use the butter. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's up to you. You know, and I know that I'm watching things, but I'm watching my carbs, not really my butter. I guess I should do all of it, right? Can't be perfect. You can't cut out everything at every time. I'm gonna take another pepper because I'm hungry. All right, look at that. Oh my God. Grated cheese. Okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna bring you over here because what I'm gonna do, where are we here? You see in the back of me, we don't want to see that. All right, let's bring this over here, guys. To the gravy, to the sauce, gravy, marinara, whatever you call it. Drive you nuts. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little dollop of gravy on each. Okay. This is just so amazing. All right. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh my God, this brings tears to my eyes because this is my mother in a pan, guys. My mom in a pan. Been gone 23 years, and brings her back to me right here in my heart, and I always, always, always remember. Love it. All right, let me see. I'm gonna try to put it in this. Let's see if this will work, guys. Okay. I'm gonna put it in. Let's move this Patsy fan. These I think might be done now. I'm gonna stick this in here. No, it's not gonna fit, see? All right, let me get the squash out of here. Move this stuff over here. Okay. Let's get the squash out. I think the squash is done, guys. Bro, he wants to be out when he's in and in when he's out. I don't get this puppy. Why do you do that, buddy? You know what it is? He's like a hunting dog. He wants to hunt things. All right, so let's turn this over and see if this is done, guys, okay? Let's see. Yeah, this is extremely, extremely hot. Whoa, now let's see. Ah, it's a little bit hard still. It is a little bit hard. Yeah. So I guess what, guys? I'm going to let this cook probably about another 10 minutes in here, and then I'll get the stuffed peppers. Let me talk to you so you can hear me, so you can see me. I'm gonna put this back in the oven. I'm gonna let it cook. It probably needs about another 15-20 minutes, about an hour altogether. It needs. Let this cook, and then when this is done, I'm gonna put those delicious stuffed peppers in there, and then we'll see how all that comes out. Okay, so now everything is done. The spaghetti squash, my stuffed peppers, the taco meat, the gravy with chopped meat in it from my family. So I'm going to show you my plate, how my plate's going to come. All right, guys. Let me show you. This is the zucchini squash. Okay. Now I'm going to let you watch and see what I do with it. Okay, I'm going to take a fork. Now this is very hot. Okay. It just came out of the oven. Okay, so I'm going to hold this like this. This is very peculiar. This is very difficult. It's not an easy, simple thing to do. Okay, what you do is you just scrape it like that. You scrape the spaghetti. I call it spaghetti. You know what? Let me hold it with a fork. Maybe that'll be easier. Yeah, hold it. Oh, that didn't really work. Okay, just scrape it like this, guys. Scrape all the flesh right there, and that's how you get all the meat out, the spaghetti out. Okay? Okay, just hold it like that, and it literally becomes like spaghetti. So good. Now you could do so much with this. Like if I wanted, I could keep this, I could keep it right all in here and just eat out of the thing, out of the squash itself. But oops, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it on a plate, on my plate. Okay, this is like a nice amount of spaghetti. A really nice amount of spaghetti. I'm gonna put some butter on it, guys, and some cheese. Okay. I'm gonna show you my dish. Right, here's my butter. So good. All right, let's put it onto my dish. All right. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. You can't even see it. I'm a knucklehead. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. All scraped out. Get all that yummy goodness. Look at that, guys. I'm having spaghetti tonight, right? I'm having spaghetti. Right? It's so good. If you haven't tried it, guys, please try it. It's so delicious. Look at that. Look at that amount. That's like a quarter or half a pound of spaghetti. I'm going to put some butter in it. Hi, Joel, the tacos are done. You just got to... everything's over here. Okay, I put some gravy on it. Some gravy on it. Some butter on it. Watch this. All right, let's pull you back. Okay, let's show you the stuffed peppers now. This thing never ever cooperates when I need it to. All right, here's the stuffed peppers, guys. Look at that. 45 minutes in the toaster oven and you're done. And I'm going to give myself one. Oh, so good, guys. And see how that came out? That came out perfect in that type of pepper. The pepper came out perfectly like that. Okay? And I'm going to give myself some gravy on the spaghetti squash. So yummy. And there we go. There's my low carb meal, guys. Look at that. Stuffed pepper and spaghetti squash. Now I'm gonna give it a taste quick for you. All right, let me get the grated cheese because I have to put some grated cheese on it. Grated cheese on my stuffed pepper and on my pasta. All right, let's go. Look at that. That looked awesome. Let's try the spaghetti squash first. Cooper, get down. Cooper. Cooper, get down. All right, Cooper. He's trying to get the rest of the butter dish. Wow. It's so good. Stuffed pepper. So delicious. What a great meal. And I don't feel like I'm not missing anything. Here we go, guys. So listen. Thanks for spending time with me today. I had a ball doing this for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make these recipes, even if you're not on low carb. They're delicious. The stuffed peppers are so, so good. And the spaghetti squash is a hit. I'm telling you, it's so delicious. So try these recipes, guys, okay? Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, and hit the notification button and the bell so this way, every time I put a video out, you guys will be notified. All right? So I'll see you next time. Bye.